There it is. Incredible. The treasure of the ages. There it is. Wow. Man the moon. Man the moon. The lunar age has been...
Andrea Delgado, she started here a year ago, and she started as a front-end engineer, but she has developed a lot of skills regarding the world of UX. She also likes to paint, which might be the reason behind her amazing sense for design. And to be honest, she's one of the most curious person that I know. She always wants to learn more and more, and she even wishes that the day would have more than 24 hours. So today, she will be talking about microinteractions and how that affects the usability and the perception of a website. So yeah, big round of applause for her. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pablo. Hello, everyone. I am Andrea, and I am excited to be here to talk about a topic that truly makes a difference in the world of web design, microinteractions. In this talk, we'll explore how these small details have a significant impact in the user experience and can completely transform the way we interact with the digital interfaces. For beginning, let's quickly remind ourselves what web usability is and why it matters. Usability is a degree of ease with which a user can access to a web page or application, make it intuitive, straightforward, and quick. But why does usability play a crucial role in our digital interactions? Usability is directly influences the perception and satisfaction level of the user. Therefore, with web usability, increases the chances of users to achieving their goals in our website. However, poor or insufficient usability can contribute to the opposite effect. Is that to say, it can prevent a user from achieving their goals, lead to frustration, and result in them leaving. And it has been demonstrated that a lack of web usability is the main reason for page abandonment. And remember, losing a user often means losing a potential customer. How can we determine the usability of our website? Well, for this, there are three key aspects to take into account. The first aspect is efficiency. A website is considered efficient if the user can fulfill their needs or expectations. The second aspect is effectiveness. A website is effective if the user can achieve their goals in a certain amount of time. And the last one is satisfaction. A user is satisfied when he finds navigating a web is simple, quick, and fulfilling their needs or expectations too. And how can we elevate the user experience on our website? Well, one only very useful way, although not the only one, is through microinteractions. Imagine for a moment that you are navigating for a web page. Every click, scroll, or tap you make triggers a series of small visual or tactile responses. These are microinteractions. In summary, these are small design details whose main purpose is improving the user experience by providing feedback on actions taken or the system status. They are also created to entertain the user while the system is performing a task. Although often they pass unnoticed, their absence or poor execution have a significant impact on the user experience, leaving them unsatisfied or encouraging them to leave the website. Now we are seeing some examples of microinteractions in empathy that improve the user experience and make our product more usable. In the first example, we can see a landing page with several options that it can be selected to redirect us to a specific page of the flavor. In the video, we can see the difference between having the microinteraction or not having it. In this case, whether with or without microinteraction, we can identify that there are selectable objects because when you hover the cursor over them, a hand appears instead of an arrow. But the fact that when you hovering an element, its size changes along with the text position, make it more intuitive for users to use these elements. In the second example, we can see the difference between having or not having the microinteraction that inform the user that the page data is loading. Without the microinteractions, when the user changes the date, he's informed that there is no data for that day. But after a few seconds, data magically appears in the page. But with the microinteraction, if the user selects a date, he is notified that after the action he performed, the new data is loading. Once the loading is complete, the page is displayed with the new data. Now, let's see the third example. How many times you try into logging into a platform and enter the wrong credentials? Now, imagine that happens, but the interface doesn't notify you about the error you are making. This is what happens in these examples. We can see the difference between trying to log in and being notified that you are making a mistake, and trying to log in with no response, without logging in our account, and without getting any notification about the error we are making. And this is the last example of the playboard. In the playboard, we have a sidebar menu with several microinteractions. Thanks to them, whenever you look at the sidebar menu, you can identify which section of the playboard we are in. Although when you hovering over the submenu items, you can easily identify each one by the change in the background color. But with these microinteractions, when we switch the section in the playboard and looking at the sidebar, give us no indication about the section, the current section. Also, when we hovering an element in the submenu items, we don't know how element are we hovering. And the last example is more real. I want to showcase a microinteraction that enhance the user experience in our search engine. When we type in a query, a lot of options appears to autocomplete our search, and after performing the search, several related tags appear. Upon selecting or deselecting any related task, we can see that the product changes. Similarly, when we selecting a filter, even even before applying it, we can see the resulting products that will be appear when we apply the filter. So why are they so important and not just a design aspect? Although many people consider they only design details, it's very important for the user experience because they improve the web navigation, helping users to orient themselves on the website. They provide feedback on actions. Sorry, to inform the user that the action is performed correctly. They facilitate the interactions between the users and the system. And they improve the engagement by maintaining the user interest. And the last one, they communicate information about elements, such as whether if they are selectable or not, like the other example with the hands. And in the context of mobile device, the microinteractions play a crucial role to creating intuitive and engaging user interfaces. Animations and transitions are used to smooth the transitions between screens or state of applications. Scrolling and screen movements play an essential role in the user experience. It enables users to navigating for our page in a continuously way, and also allows us to put our content hierarchically. Tactile feedback refers to vibrations and pulses generated by a device when we make an action, for example, when we send a message or when we make a purchase. Also microinteractions are not directly related with the device performance. They can have an indirect impact on how the user perceives the speed and efficiency of our application. And to conclude, I have prepared a small quiz competition. If you would like to participate, join the webpage for the slide with your phone or your computer. And let's see who takes the title of winner and maybe a present. So you need to enter to the Kahoot page and put a pin that appears now. Please put your real name if you want a present. Or a name that identifies you if you want a nickname. I will give you 20 seconds and we'll begin. Bueno, I removed the sound, I think. Yeah. Better. Bueno. Tic-tac. I think that I need to click something. It's important to know that if you answer quickly, you have more points. Quickly?
These questions are, more difficult than I remember.
No, it's easy. Oh.
Noe wins like all the time,
It's important answer quickly.
Why is it important to provide real-time feedback to the user?
Oh.
Who failed? Who failed? Just one person?
This is, to maintain a user experience without challenge or obstacles, it's incorrect because the users always have a challenge in a web page, but you need to inform because what happened this problem. You need to put more attention.
What is a key principle in the design of microinteractions?
Sorry. I don't think.
The microphones are a trap.
I have hot. Oh.
Oh God, I failed. I actually failed.
Who is winning?
For now.
Who is winning?
Who's winning?
What role does emotional design play in the usability of a product?
This is easy. I think.
It's the green, right? It's the green.
Yes.
Please, we are empathy. Please.
Yes, more or
That's
less.
it.
Did you actually click the green because I said it? No, right?
I don't know if we can see who fails, but I think that yes. Anna, are you the first?
Sorry.
What do heat maps provide in usability analysis?
I don't talk about this, but it's more or less obviously. The green.
Who's winning? Anna?
And I have a person, I think.
What does
No,
the
no.
term responsive design mean
It's
in
the
the
last one.
context of web
So-
usability? Last one, guys. Maybe we are playing here for a prize.
Sí, sí.
Very easy.
Very easy.
If you are an engineer, woof. Oh my God. I don't say anything because. So, oh, you don't have a person, David. No. ¿Quién sabe qué? Who is?
What is the first place?
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
You
Anna.
know, I'm a backender, but I like what I like.
no, you have the person, but you can decide because the present is a teacher and she had the teacher of Sattel. She can decide. What?
There it is. Incredible.